Hi everybody, it's Claudia from We're Just Two Sisters, and today I'm going to walk you through a couple of really fun flip folio tablets that I just finished. I'm going to go through both of these in one video. I think that would be easier. They're actually made from a file folder that I found that was this background paper. It's a file folder that has this great calligraphy on the background. And I just was so inspired by them that I decided I wanted to create two writing journals along the lines of calligraphy or, fancy writing. This one I call Away with Words, and I'm going to take you through it first. It's a really nice size and very heavy and sturdy. It's actually 5 inches by 6 inches, so it would fit very nicely in your purse or in your backpack. I'll show you kind of what they're all about here. The second one is I like to call Posies and Prose, and it's all about writing as well as beautiful flowers. So just kind of show you the back of this one as well, but I'm going to take you through a walkthrough on each individual one. So this one, Away with Words, is put together with this really nice piece of cloth that I stamped with letters and writing in Word. On the back, it has a corner pocket, and again, it's made from this really sturdy, very cool, heavy-duty file folder. So I'm going to open it up. The ribbon can be used or it can be replaced. On the front cover, it says Vintage Pens. You can take this little guy out, and here you'll see memories and diary with these really cool fountain pens with the little nibs. This is a little folio in its own. It's a journal that has a couple of little tags, a corner pocket, lots of really cool paper, has a sewn-in signature. You can see that on the edge here. And on the back it says handwriting. Picture, really cool illustration of the inkwell. This just slides right down into this little belly band and fits nicely there. When you first open the folio up, it has these two inner pages, but then it continues to open and open and open. So let's take it a little bit at a time. So on the left-hand side here, the first flap that opens has a place to write. It has a really cool little tab. On the inside of that tab, there's a pocket. The pocket has this very cool tag. The tag has been decorated with a page torn out of a book of love letters that are all handwritten. When you flip this over, you'll see that there's yet another area here. This has a pullout. The pullout is an envelope. The envelope also has illustrations of really beautiful handwritten calligraphy. Here's a card that's inside the envelope, again with some handwritten calligraphy. This just slides into the envelope, like so. The envelope is sewn all the way around the edge and highly decorated with handmade buttons, and there's ribbon, lots of different kinds of paper, and on the back is a love letter that's all written in beautiful penmanship. This envelope fits right down into this pocket with the flap hanging over. Here is another pocket. Inside this pocket is a cool little card. It says, "The power of the pen is not in the color of ink it spills, but the power of the word it spells." Thought that was very cool. And that can just slide down in here. There's lots of room in here for additional cards and tags. This pocket here with the A, B, C, D, E has two handmade tags, both of which, of course, have journaling space on the back, and they are made using different elements of lettering and words. Thus the name of this one being Away with Words. Has a really cool illustration here of the pen in hand. And in the space behind it has a large pull-out card with handwritten letter Really, again, another cool tab. And on the back of this is some more paper with different types of lettering on it. This slides into this pocket, and it has a pull at the top, of course, that makes it easy to pull out. I also like the way that these look hanging over the edges, so that even on the front, this piece here looks really cool. Then when you open it up this way, there is a section here that has your tablet. It has lots of paper. It has calligraphy paper with the overlay so that you can actually trace on the different types of calligraphy lettering. And then it also has a lot of just blank pages, both lined and unlined, for you to write on. This section here, this is intentionally left blank because I just, quite honestly, just loved this paper all by itself. I didn't want to cover that up. But if you open this up one more time, you have a section here that has this really cool pocket. It says Inspire. It has a couple of little things in it. One of them is a little envelope that is made from a love letter that's handwritten. There's nothing in the envelope, but you could put in there anything that you wanted to. The envelope is open, as you can see. And it also has this cool tag: an astonishing number of kisses are flying about. I see a whole crowd of them. And again, I just really loved the handwriting on that. That's what this is all about, is kind of incredible penmanship. And again, the background on this page is really cool with journal writing, and I love that Sanford ink, which you'll see show up quite a bit in this particular journal tablet. This one has a top card that pulls out. This card is also a note, handwritten, with some really cool background. I added some corrugated paper, a cool tab at the top, and then the back of this one is kind of a lined graph paper. This slides right down into that large pocket, and you can just have that tab over the top. On this side, again, some really cool lettering paper with yet another envelope that pulls out. I love this envelope. It's made out of a piece of paper that I coffee dyed. It has lots of calligraphy designs on it as well. It's sewn around the edges. It has some cool cloth here, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And inside I've inserted a little handwritten love letter. And again, this one just slides down into this corner pocket. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I love it when the tab folds over the edge here. This one has an illustration of the different fountain pen nibs. I love fountain pens. I use them quite a bit myself. So on the very back of this one, we have yet another pocket. In this pocket, there are a love letter and a postcard, as well as a pocket with another pull-out. This pull-out is a Sears catalog advertisement for fountain pens. And so everything about this journal just screams of the power of words and handwriting and so forth. So once you've folded it all back up again, then you can just fold it in half and tie the ribbon around it. And the ribbon keeps it nice and safe and sturdy. Again, the ribbon, I chose this ribbon because I thought it was rustic and kind of gave it that element. I stamped on the cloth itself to add to the words there. So that's the first one, Away with Words. The second one is called Prose and Posies. And it's similar in design, but you'll see, as usual, everything is very unique. As with this one, the spine on this one is like is material that has words written on it. I've used that same material on this one for the bow. I just cut it and fringed the edges to make the bow. And this one has a lace, a very old vintage lace edging on the spine. Again, this ribbon is not attached, so you can use it or not. But this one is similar but very different. This one has a lot of flowers as well as that same theme of writing and handwriting and calligraphy and so forth. So this has a belly band on the front as well. In that belly band is this little notebook. It says notebook. You open this up and it says start writing no matter what. And it has a tablet for you to write in. This is the back of that little tablet. It goes right down into this belly band, sits there very nicely with the notebook part showing. When you open this one up at first, you'll see that it has, again, the similar types of tabs, but they're arranged differently on this one. So this one has the first little flap says fine pencils. That's kind of a raised piece there, very kind of interesting ephemera. When you open it up, it has a pocket here that says you don't write because you want to say something. You write because you have something to say. That little pocket has 3 little tags in it, little coupons and tickets. Here it has this beautiful pocket that has this large tag. Oops, I took both of them out at the same time. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, we'll put this one in here so it'll be a surprise. So this tag that goes into this pocket is very cool. It has a lot of different elements of handwriting, penmanship, different types and flares. On the back, it actually was some kind of a, a store ticket or a store card. This one goes into this pocket, kind of overhangs on the top. Then when you flip this over, it has another pocket. This is what's called a slit pocket. This is the one that I accidentally took out of up here. This one goes into this pocket. And I really loved this because I love, first of all, how the ribbon comes out the top. And I love the pens, the really cool pens on this one. This has a corner pocket that you can put something in. And on the back is that beautiful posies, the posies of the posies and pros. So this one goes into that pocket. This also has the little slit pocket here, has several little pieces. I'll take them out so you can see the pocket. This is the slit pocket. You can put all kinds of different things in there. Letters are something from you. I'll show you how those just slide down in there. And here's a dear from. Lots of journaling space on the back. And put those anywhere you want them. And to write is a good way to go somewhere moving only your hand. Or I'm sorry, only your heart. And that one can just slide in the top. It could go, pretty much wherever you'd like it to go. Now the middle part is kind of interesting. So you take this little guy out of the pocket, which can hold other things too. It simply unwraps like so, and it opens up this folio. Hopefully you can see all of that. Zoom out just a little bit. So inside the folio, you have the top section that has a corner pocket. Writing is thinking on paper. The center says diary. And in that flap, there's this adorable little journal. Lots more writing space. These are all sewn in and very sturdy. And the pockets are nice and sturdy as well. This one goes right down in there. And then on the bottom section of this one, you have another pocket that has these 2 little pieces. Words are but pictures of our thoughts. And this is something in a different language that has something about script. I go into this little pocket. This folds up. This folds down. And then the string wraps around. 1, 2. Well, you get the idea. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to do with the camera in my way. And then this just slides down into that little pocket. And then when you open it up yet another space, then you'll see that it has the center section, which is the journal itself or the tablet. Has all my own coffee and tea dyed papers, lots of lace, lots of stenciling, just really cool paper that has a lovely feel as well as a lovely sound. And then when you take it even further to this section and open it up, you'll see that it has a large pocket here with a small pocket with this beautiful little thank you. And on the top, it has a pull-out. The pull-out is specimens of handwriting. Very cool card with lots of journaling spot on the back. And the top is a really pretty fastener. Again, gives you that ability to easily pull that out and put it back in. Adds that little nice little element of copper. And then it has a side pocket here with a tab. You pull the tab out and there is this lovely card. Just a little card that has a pocket and a bookmark. And on the other side is just a beautiful illustration. This one slides back into this sewn on little side pocket. And then when you flip this over, it has yet another space with a belly band, says memories. And you take the belly band item out and it is yet another little tablet. Really love this little adorable tablet that shows all the pens. Has this really cute little number 3 paper clip at the top. The paper clip holds this in, which goes through the belly band, and it's again pen nibs. You can slide that right up into the belly band and then just attach it to the top, and that way it'll stay nice and secure inside there. And this little tablet goes right down into this belly band. And when you let go of it, it kind of opens up so it holds it nice and secure there. And again, to fold these up, it's folding to the center, and then folding in half. And once you've folded it in half, then you can tie the ribbon. I think we looked at the back. Actually, we didn't. The back has this beautiful pocket that's sewn in with the butterfly. There's not something in there at the moment. I must have forgotten, but that'll be a surprise to whoever this ends up belonging to. So again, you just turn it over, get your ribbon situated, and tie your ribbon anywhere that you would like. Keep it nice and secure. This ribbon is, I thought, very cool for this, and it'll last for a very long time. Straighten that up a little bit, and you can position the ribbon anywhere that you want so that you don't hide, you know, an element that you might want to show. So maybe the notebook you want to show a little bit more. But anyway, those are the 2 flip folio tablet journals that I made. Pretty proud of them. I thought they came out really cool. They will be in our Etsy store at www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com. That's www.we'rejusttwosisters.etsy.com for as long as they last. Or I hope that you are inspired by watching these videos to try your hand at making your own flip journals or flip folios. They're a lot of fun to make. They take a little time and a little bit of imagination, but they're quite fun. So don't be afraid to try. Thanks again for taking the time to check it out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.